even with as a support, H couldn't beat me. I mean, we're all the same at the end of the day, and why should you treat anyone different? I look back at that and I think, do you know what? I'm happy that happened. I wouldn't have wanted everything from the off. I would still always be the kid from the council estate. I just tell 10-year-old me that was watching it, I've won it. It's mad, isn't it? I'm very relieved. The last couple of days was more tough because you're so excited to get out, and with us having such a good group, there wasn't someone you were thinking they're probably going to go today because we were just so close. So it was nerve-wracking for the last, I'd probably say 8 days, because you knew someone was going, but you didn't know who. And then you get a bit excited, hoping it is you, because you can get out, you can enjoy Australia for a few days, and then go back home. I'm just so happy to be out. Definitely the toughest thing I've ever done. Mentally tough to a different level that I would have ever imagined. Physically tough as well, because even the bits where you walk into the trials, you're climbing a jungle. Do you know what I mean? And it's ridiculous. And then lack of sleep, lack of food, all plays a part. But I feel as though when you're out, you can really appreciate what you've just put yourself through. And I'm so happy I did it. I still wouldn't consider myself. I don't like the word, like that word celebrity, I'm famous. I just think it's stupid. I prefer like in the public eye. I can understand that. And then obviously, yeah, when I did get in there and you kind of look around, you got Shona, you got Martin Kemp, Lisa, Ruby, H. These are people I've grown up as celebs. So like seeing them, you almost didn't belong there. But then because we're all so welcoming, I just fit right in and was just myself from the start. Obviously people ask is it sunk in yet, but I don't know what that feeling of it sinking in would feel like. So I guess I don't know yet. But it's just an amazing achievement to look back on and to tell 10-year-old me that was watching it, I've won it. It's mad, isn't it? I think no matter what I achieve or anything, I'll still always be the kid from the council estate, as people refer to us as chavs. Council house and violent, I believe is the phrase, but I'm not violent. But it's just, I'll always be that kid from the estate. Nothing changes that, no matter how successful you are or anything to do with that or materialistic things you own. Nothing will change how I grew up.
One of your jobs before you became streamer was a dinner lady or dinner man.
Yeah.
How old were you when you were doing that?
I think when I was, probably about 19, I think.
How much were you earning doing that?
I was on £250 a month, and then I'd have to give my nan, it might have been £450. Basically, it was an hour and a half every day, 5 days a week, on I think minimum wage, maybe. So I think it was £450 a month, and then I'd give my nan £200 for keep, and then I'd get £250 to try and to live off. Comes back to what I said to you before, never forget where you came from. And then I've been brought up to treat the CEO with the same respect as treating a janitor. Do you know what I mean? We're all the same at the end of the day, and why should you treat anyone different?
What's it like being brought up in a single parent home, and how's that sort of shaped you?
Tough at times, but I look back on it very happy, almost like happy it happened, because I look back and I think the things I did where it was, Morgan, can you nip to the shop and put £10 on the electric so it doesn't go off in the morning? Because every time it'd go off, the house alarm would go off, so we'd have to put the code in, and it'd go off at I think like 7 a.m, so it'd wake us all up. So like stuff like that, and then begging her for £10 for a cinema ticket that was £9.95, not being able to get like a pick and mix to take in because it was so expensive, so we'd nip to Asda beforehand and get the 3 for £1 bags of sweets to sneak in. And it's just, I look back at that and I think, do you know what? I'm happy that happened. I wouldn't have wanted everything from the off.
And how much do you admire your mum for what she's done for you and your family?
More than I can put into words. I mean, you've seen how many times in the show I got upset just thinking about her. And then I don't think no matter what I can do or say to her, she'll never actually understand how much I do appreciate and love her. It was hard, obviously, the monetary side of things, but I wouldn't change it for the world, just because, like, yeah, okay, you might not be rich with money, but you're rich in a family, the family that loves you. So it's like, I think Bob Marley said it when he got asked, are you rich? And he goes, what in? So it's like, just because you've not got money doesn't mean you're not happy. Do you know what I mean? And then you hear so many stories about people who have got money and then say, oh, I'm still depressed and stuff like that. So money doesn't buy happiness. But yeah, it was tough. And then you always go to school and other people have got all these watches on, they've got these uniform days and they're coming in all these brand new track suits and stuff like that. But again, wouldn't change it for the world.
You've obviously got a very famous list of names in your contacts, but one person, Wayne Rooney,
Yeah.
I saw him posting the other day telling people to vote for H.
Really?
Yeah, you're gonna have
That's
to have some words
interesting.
with him.
Yeah, I'll have some words with Wazza about that, but that's fine. Even with Wazza's support, H couldn't beat me.
And so what's your plans when you get back? What do you really just want to do when you get back to England now?
Honestly, just want to go see my nan, the rest of the family and friends, stream, go to Manchester United and coach Winton United. So back to reality, it's back to normal.
Yeah. What's Christmas going to be like?
Still to be planned, to be honest, because I've just spent 4 weeks in Australia. But I assume everyone will come around to mine, we'll have a nice meal, put some Christmas films on and chill. I'd love to do TV presenting, to be honest. I think I'll be good at it, but I've never done it before, so I'm just presuming. I've done similar things. And then also I think for now, because this is so big, I don't know where the next peak of the mountain is. I'll try and find it, but I think it's also about ticking other things off my bucket list from when I was a kid. Like, for example, grew up watching League of Their Own. That'd be good to go on there and stuff like that, and just other shows I've grew up watching. And then whilst I was in the jungle, Lisa said apparently I'm very good at acting, so maybe get an acting job.